Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome into Tennessee Titans Today. I am your host, RC Maxfield, and, the major talking point right now for the Tennessee Titans in camp is, a pair of rookie DBs play in preseason week 2. We'll start with Caleb Farley, the number 22 overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, has practiced all week for the Titans, but he didn't play against the Falcons in preseason week 1. Now, a lot of people were wondering why that is. Obviously, there was some injury-related info going around early on in camp when it pertained to the first overall pick for the Titans in this 2021 draft. But overall, he's looked good in camp, but Mike Vrabel has not been committal to him playing in preseason week 2. When looking at the depth chart for the Tennessee Titans right now, you have the Jackrabbit as CB1. Then you have Christian Fulton as CB2, who looks to make a major leap as a second-year player at LSU. And then you have Caleb Farley and then Elijah Molden. Those guys are the two guys that we are talking about here, as Farley, non-committal in terms of playing this week, and neither is Elijah Molden, right? He didn't play in week 1 of the preseason as well, but like Farley, has been practicing all week, but is listed as a third-string DB on the depth chart. Now, for me, Molden is one of those guys where him being listed on the depth chart in the third-string category right now is a little bit of a stretch. I think that's mostly because he didn't come into camp fully healthy. But when it's all said and done, I do think Elijah Molden will have a big impact on that secondary this year alongside Caleb Farley, as long as they're healthy, right? Again, when you look at this depth chart, you could put Elijah Molden in the nickel position, which he was electric up at UW, up in Seattle in his collegiate career. Caleb Farley has only been playing DB for about 3 or 4 years now and is coming off of a big-time injury in his collegiate career. But if those guys are healthy, I project them to be heavily involved in the secondary for the Titans this year, mostly because they need them, right? And when it comes to preseason week 2, these guys need to play. They need to get game reps, right? It's interesting to me that Mike Vrabel, a very good head coach in his own right, has not been committal to two young guys playing early and often in the preseason, just for the sheer fact that, yes, you will need them during the regular season, but these guys need to get game reps, right? Caleb Farley hasn't been able to play much in his past, 12 to 18 months due to injury, and Elijah Molden needs to acclimate himself to the NFL game speed as well. But got a question for you guys. Who are you more excited to see? Is it going to be the first-round pick in Caleb Farley? Type CF down in the comments. If it's Elijah Molden, type EM. For me, I'm going to have to go with the first-round pick in Caleb Farley, just for the sheer fact that can he live up to the hype, right? I mean, it's a big deal when you take a guy that was supposed to go in the top 10 if it wasn't for the injury that he suffered at Virginia Tech. But when you look at what Caleb Farley can do to that secondary, he can take it to that next level just because you know what you have in the Jackrabbit. You hopefully know what you have in Christian Fulton, just being opposite of Janoris Jenkins and hopefully being solid. But if Caleb Farley can live up to the potential that a lot of people had for him prior to that serious injury he had at Virginia Tech, this Titans secondary can take a major leap in 2021.